Welcome back, everyone. Before we look at our current weather, let's take a look back at our system that impacted the area with a heavy amount of snow in some places during the course of Tuesday into Tuesday night. We like to hold ourselves accountable and take a look at how the forecast did. Here's a look at the final snow forecast we went out with Monday evening for that snow event on Tuesday. We called for 5 to 7 inches in a wide swath and then a little bit lower off to the south. Here's a look at how much snow actually fell. And as I mentioned last evening, this is the zone where the storm kind of underperformed. Despite the resurgence of snow last evening, we still underperformed our forecast in a lot of Mahoning County, extreme southern Trumbull, and northern parts of Columbiana County as well. But actually the storm overachieved a little bit in areas north of I-80. There was a very tight snow gradient here. You went from seeing very little snow in Youngstown to just going up Route 11 a handful of miles and finding all sorts of snow. And we had close to a foot in a lot of central and northern parts of Trumbull and Mercer counties. And actually the storm overachieved a little bit even in the southern part of our viewing area, and half a foot of snow in some parts of southeastern Columbiana County. All right, 7.7 was the official number for the calendar day yesterday at the Youngstown Warren Airport, and that puts it as the most snow we've seen in one calendar day at the airport in about 4 years. It's been since December of 2016 since we've seen that much snow during the course of one day. And taking a look even further back, let's take a look at November, which was on the warm side. Now that the records are in the books for the month of November, we can say it was the 4th warmest November on record. And interestingly, 5 of the top 6 years here have been since the turn of the century. We've had some pretty balmy Novembers as of late. As we flip the calendar into December, of course, it's been a little more wintry, and tonight pretty cold, 23 under a clear to partly cloudy sky. Our two-cut contestant tonight, Joe Kupik from Youngstown. 1-800-488-9365 is the number to call Joe. Call that in the next 21 minutes and hit option 5. All right, a quiet day coming up on Thursday. I think there'll be a veil of high clouds that increases as we get into the afternoon, but we will be dry and temperatures pretty seasonable, pretty close to average, about 40 in the afternoon. As we head towards the end of the week and the weekend, a weak front will approach from the north on Friday. In the meantime, some moisture from the southern branch of the jet stream will try to approach from the south, and we might get a couple of rain showers, maybe a couple of flurries Friday afternoon. But as we head into the weekend, low pressure along the eastern seaboard will intensify, but it's going to be too far east to have any impacts around here. Nothing more than flurries for us as we head into the weekend. Longer range look, kind of a nondescript weather pattern as we go into the longer range. Some cooler than average weather out west in mid-December, but around here I'm expecting a lot of pretty typical December weather. We're nearing the bottom of our daylight curve with the earliest sunsets of the year coming up this weekend, taking us through the middle of next week. It's going to be chilly, but nothing too unusual for December. Middle 30s for highs at the end of the weekend and early next week, and we'll be mostly in the 30s and lower 40s all the way through the end of next week.